thought we competed really hard. I thought that Gonzaga played hard, and it was a physical battle, but both teams competed. And I thought that our guys got ourselves in a position where we could win the game. And missed rebound here, a couple missed shots here, and it could have been a different story. But give Coach Few and his guys credit. They came in here and did what they had to do to win. It's a very well-coached team, very talented team, a really deep team, and maybe we'll get a chance to play them again in Vegas. We'll see. I thought the crowd was great, great atmosphere. We had to probably go back and watch the film and see we had quite a few chances to find a way to win that game, and it just didn't happen tonight. So with that, I'll take any questions.
What are you going to tell the fellas? It's pretty tough. You played the presumptive #1 team in the country down to the wire. Are you going to point to any one thing when you're?
No, I think that the guys all understand that it wasn't one guy or one mistake. It was everyone had chances. We all had opportunities to make a play or finish a play, and I think that the last two games have been pretty similar because we fought really hard together. We competed really hard together. We made crucial stops at times. We made big baskets, but when it came down to making that play to win the game, we've come up a little short.
Your athletes were saying that they lost a battle to the presumptive #1 team in the country. Do you share that?
They're good. This is one of the best teams we've played since I've been here. It's kind of comparable to the North Carolina team we played in Vegas a few years ago. It ended up winning a national championship. I mean, they're deep. They've got great point guard play. They've got good post play. They didn't shoot the ball extremely well tonight, which kind of kept us in the game. But they found another way to win. So it's a really good team. And I hope we get a chance to play them again.
Dave, Brock said that there's a big difference between how that you guys were playing when you lost to San Francisco and San Diego and how you played tonight. Would you agree with him that you've shown some
I think our team
improvement?
has really taken to heart to compete together as a group. And you take the Portland game, the Utah State game, and these St. Mary's and Gonzaga. It's a tough run, and I think our guys are I think we're sharing the ball better. I think but just our defensive effort as far as rebounding and competing. We rely on each other more, and I think we need to get a win here and get on a positive note to have some confidence. Going into the tournament in Vegas, but we'll have a challenge on Saturday. It's a really talented team that's had some tough luck, so we'll see.
You still had good numbers. Are you happier with how the defense was on Kelly?
Well, I think we did a better job on Olenek and Harris. I mean, they were so good up there, but you look at their numbers, they still had a pretty good game. And Olenek hit a huge shot when they were got the ball in the middle of that zone and hit it. So we did a better job, but those two are tough. They're tough to handle.
Have you heard this place as loud as it was tonight since maybe the Junior Day?
It was good tonight. It was a great crowd and great atmosphere. And we had a couple chances to take the lead, and sometimes that's all you need is to just get over that hump and actually get the lead, and you can kind of carry it through. But we never got it. And kind of eluded us the whole night.
Yeah, on that note, it's been tough to get a lead against them. Were you thinking that first 4 minutes would be more pivotal than usual?
First 4 minutes of the game?
Yeah.
Well, I knew our guys would be full of energy. We've been doing this quite a while, and the senior night is a real emotional time. And it actually took us quite a while to settle down. But I thought that our energy level was good, our urgency was good, our competitive juice was really good, and it helped us defensively. But offensively, it had us kind of hurrying up a little bit, and we weren't really executing offensively as well as we can.
Can you talk a little bit about the juggling you had to do? B got in foul trouble. Maddie sat the last little chunk of the game.
Well, I thought that, the foul trouble was, Brandon really handled it well. For a guy who's been through, quite a career full of foul issues, to get 2 fouls with 18 minutes still left in the first half and still be able to come in and play the minutes that he did to help us to keep it a 4-point game and get his 4th foul with, when there 12, 14 minutes left in the game and still be able to finish and really help us. I thought that showed a lot of maturity and great leadership for him. And we took Matt out, gave him a rest, and then it seemed like we really got some momentum and got to get into a good flow. And Craig was running the point pretty well, and we just kind of stayed with it and came up a few plays short.
And of course, Bronson Kafusi used up all 5 in 10 minutes this evening. Talk about the physical play that you got from him, including one hard one.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and look and see. Bronx is a physical guy by nature, and I think that maybe he might be getting a couple tough calls just from his reputation as a pretty good defensive end. So we'll have to see. But we need to play competitively. We need to play through through people when we're being aggressive, going after balls that can give us an advantage. So.
You feel like you caught Pangos on an off night, or were you real happy with the defense on him?
Well, there won't be too many nights he goes 1 for 12 from 3-point line. And, the way he burned us in the tournament last year, I think he was some ridiculous number, 6 for 8 or some kind of deal. And stats seem to sometimes tend to even out a little bit. So.
Coach, 2 of your seniors, Zylstra and Cusick, hit big threes down the stretch. Can you just talk about their contribution?
Yeah, I think that I just feel for those guys. I feel for those 3 seniors who played their hearts out tonight, and you saw basically what they have meant to our program in kind of a nutshell in a 40-minute game. I mean, these guys they're competitors, and they're great teammates, and they play for each other, and I think that we could have made 1 or 2 more shots, and it would have been a different outcome. They'd be feeling a lot better about themselves. But these guys have been remarkable for our program, and they're going to be really successful in life, whatever they do.
Is that a tough game? You get the schedule in the summer, you know something's going to be at stake, and you see that's the senior night you get as far as the emotions you're going to face every year.
There's a lot of things you see in that schedule that kind of get your attention. And your last home game against the Zags, when they were, knew they were going to be preseason in the top 25, and they've had a remarkable year. But it was set up great for us. All we had to do was finish a couple plays, and it would have been a much happier ending. But our guys fought, and like I said, to start this, I'm proud of how competitive they were together as a group. They didn't go off on their own, and after getting stung pretty bad by them up there, and then having the game start the way it did, where it looked like it might get out of hand again, our guys really battled and competed. That's a good sign.
We good, guys?
Yeah.